Please tell people, who are you and what do you do?
How's it going? My name is Broc Vancil. I'm the founder of Two Guys No Truck. We are a moving labor company out of Denver, Colorado. Been in business pushing 10 years now, since 2015. We specialize in loading and unloading portable containers, pods, units, my box. There's all kinds of variations. That's kind of what's taken over the industry, these portable containers. They set them on your doorstep, but they leave you high and dry with the manpower, right? It's up to you to figure out how you're going to load them. In the past, you're kind of left with the option of hiring, kind of guys off the corner of Home Depot, right? Just the unprofessional source of means to load these containers. Same thing with box trucks. We load U-Hauls, Penske's, and then there's a lot of demand for movers without a truck just by the nature of it. Say you're getting your hardwood floors redone. We'll come in, we move the items within the home so a project can take place, come put the items back after the project's complete. We work with furniture companies. A lot of times you buy something online, they do a delivery, they put it on your doorstep, but they don't move it in your home because legally they cannot enter. So you need a mover to come and move the items. So with that, our business model is pretty non-existent operational costs. We don't really have a fleet of trucks to maintain. There's no brick and mortar store. It could be remote. Basically what we're doing is we're flipping the narrative on a blue collar business from your conventional rough around the edges movers to what is now a very family oriented business, right? Like, people feel good about engaging with us because we're going to play with their kids. We're going to hire movers that are highly educated and good at what they do, because that's where we put our funds. We put our money and our investment into our actual employees, and they're going to be top of the line workers, opposed to your conventional $10 an hour movers, right?
Oh yeah, and it stopped me in my tracks, because I'm pretty sure people used to the brand of two guys in a truck, right?
Two men in a truck.
Yeah, two men. I don't even know how
we're trademarked. We've been trademarked 9 years too. So if that's a concern, that's we got that addressed.
But you want a founder, and you want to be a part of a company that's innovative.
Right.
People who are utilizing awareness that's already, whether it's on purpose or by accident.
Yeah,
it's a good connection, because what you're saying is what somebody can do with relatively low start off cost. All they got to do is have the ambition and either the strength to get into this thing with your standard operating procedures.
Exactly, and we train them. We train them. There's a lot of nuances within our industry that make us stand out, that separate us, that are reasons why people want to hire us rather than hiring a company that already has a truck or this or that, right? So there's all that stuff that goes into the training process, why we do things different, the way we quote our customers, very lucrative. It's on a flat rate basis rather than by the hour, and that's exponentially higher as far as our earnings than what we would charge if we did it on an hour. So that all comes in the process of the training regimen, and we would help assist finding the right guys. And quite frankly, that's not too big of an issue, because we could extract, you could build guys from the ground up and we could train them and teach them how to be movers, or you could just take from other previous, people that are movers now, because we pay them a lot more than what they're making it in their job, right? So, but essentially that's it. You have the right tools, the right resources, the ambition. You get into an area, and the sky's the limit with it. Yeah, we're trying to be in all 50 states. Again, just in Denver right now, but the demand's everywhere. I get calls, I don't even market in other states, but I get calls for customers like, hey, you in Cincy, or hey, you in Tampa, where are, and, so there's a lot of demand. We're trying to build some local partnerships with some of these, companies, Penske, certain portable container companies that are really going to help us, really grow like wildfire once we get a few of these things up and running.
And I'm pretty sure it's somebody that's going to watch our conversation and be like, oh, why do I need these people? I can just offer my services, but I'm pretty sure whatever agreements y'all have in place, is y'all stuff happen. All right, we need to add this to the agreement.
Yeah.
All right, we need to add to where the right insurance to get.
For sure.
The right things to put into the agreements. What has that been like? Because I'm pretty sure you learned a lot from your mistakes.
Absolutely.
What would you say to the person who say, oh, I can just do this on my own?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is, if they do, they're going to be competing with me, and quite frankly, I feel like I'm going to win that battle. We're building a brand, we're building a solid brand. Like I said, we're trademarked, and we have a lot of different ideas down the pipeline as far as how we're going to grow the brand and the things that we're going to do. So yeah, you can start from scratch, but then you are negating the mistakes that I have learned in the past, right? The things that I'm doing. And then also, again, like I said, there's a lot of little things that we do differently that just come with time and training and things that kind of our recipe, right? Our service recipe on what we do and how we're successful, right? And, again, anything's, mimicable. You could try to, create one of these restaurants, you can try to do this and try to do that, but if you don't have somebody in your corner that knows and has been there and has the vision and it's going to be a lot more difficult, right?
Yeah, and also the success rate. Most people who start their businesses from scratch, most of the time they're going to fail in the first 5 years. However, the statistics for franchises is amazing. Most businesses in the first 5 years, 85% on average, actually succeed because banks see that this is a proven model. You've never run a business, but you just aligned yourself with Broc right here.
Yeah, no, precisely. Yeah, precisely.
So if anybody wanted to either hire Two Guys No Truck, or they see the benefit of working with somebody they don't have to do the marketing, they don't have to come up with the agreement, because you're going to show them how to do marketing, you're going to show them how to do the agreement, you're going to show them what insurance to get.
Sure.
If they're interested in working with you or hiring you, how would they get in touch?
Well, so I mean, check out our business via QR code, or just www.twoguysnotruck.com. That's going to give you, you can look at our website, kind of see, some of the things that we do, and then you can reach me. My phone number is 303-565-0972 if you want to entertain a phone call, and then you could just email me, Broc at twoguysnotruck.com. That's BROC at twoguysnotruck.com. I'd say those are the best means of communication that we can start chatting about some things. But like I said, we're trying to grow, trying to be across the country. I think the demand's there for it. Just got to find the right candidates. We're not going to just throw our money out and invest in the wrong people, right? I have a vision with the brand, and you got to have the right people that are qualified, that have the same vision for this thing to work.
All right, and the final question, the $1 million question, on average, what will it take to get connected with you? And on average, not that you can guarantee anything, but what type of returns it might they look?
I mean, so our franchise fee is $49,500. That gives you a massive territory up to 800,000 population. Ideally, my goal is not to have 20 franchises in the same city. I want to have one potentially turn into a master franchise, take a big territory. So, I mean, if you do the initial franchise fee, I'd expect you to be in the green in the first half of the year. You break even on your money and be up.
Everybody's moving all the time.
Early on, everybody's moving all the time. So, numbers depends on how many crews you're running, things like that. There's a lot of flexibility on how you can construct this. You run one crew, you run multiple crews. Owner operator very involved, or a little, you want to answer the phone on the kayak at the lake, right? There's a lot of options on kind of how you can construct this thing, but I'd expect you to see a profit within the first half of the year upon purchasing a franchise.
Man, I appreciate your time, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you, my man.